Okay, let's see if I'm recording. Okay. Welcome back. It's Sirius Graves again, back to the Testament of Sherlock Holmes, and I think we're gonna head to the prison next, I believe. Let's ask Watson.
Let's search for our opium den, Holmes.
Oh yeah, I know where that is. Okay. Alright, so the opium den, I believe, is this way. And then this way. Oh, nope. Wrong way. We need to go down another alley. Come on.
Nothing of interest here.
Okay, other side. So not that alley. It's gotta be on the other side of this. This way? Yeah, let's try this way. Aha! We found it.
There's our opium den, Watson. Let's go.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome. What can I do for you?
One of your regular clients looked within himself to give us your address. He was very helpful.
Oh, I understand. Our clients quickly become regulars. Your friend isn't with you?
Sadly, no. He is tied up with his dogs.
I understand. I too love dogs. Come in.
Yeah, you
and
probably
make
like
yourselves
to
at
eat
home.
the dogs. Okay.
Have you
Not yet.
Make your...
The keys to the establishment are all here together. Interesting.
Okay, anything else? Let's just go in here and see.
Dirty water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools.
God damn it, Watson, get out of my way.
Poor devils. See, Holmes, the ravages caused by such artificial pleasure.
Jasmine tea, judging by the aroma.
Poor devils. Ashes. It's not very clean here. Poor devil.
What else am I looking for?
Closed.
Okay. Let's try this dude.
It's not allowed here. Go on a bit further.
Please excuse us, sir. Well, we have searched everywhere apart from 2 rooms. One of these rooms interests me particularly.
You are thinking of the guarded room, aren't you, Holmes?
I am indeed. But we should not consider any confrontation with the guard. Let us be discreet and enter the adjoining room.
It's locked, and it wouldn't be very discreet if we were to force it.
Nevertheless, we do need to get in there.
And the manager?
Let us find a way of distracting his attention.
Okay. Does that mean I have deducing to do? No. Okay. I guess we'll go this way and talk to the person in front or whatever we need to do.
Ashes. It's not very clean.
Okay.
Have you chosen somewhere to sit, gentlemen?
Not yet, but we would like to ask you...
Make yourselves at home, gentlemen. Someone will take care of you.
What if I don't want to? Is there anything else I can look at over here? No. Okay.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Okay. Where was that tea?
Dirty water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools.
Okay. Cup of jasmine tea and ashtray with ash. Okay, so where's that jasmine tea at? I think it's over here.
Jasmine tea, judging by the aroma.
Okay, now do I... Oh, gross. Alright, let's go give this booze to the guard. Okay.
Please excuse us, sir.
You can't come in here. It's private. You can't come in. You can't come. It's not allowed.
Well, take it.
It's not allowed. You can't come in here. It's private.
Okay. Huh.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I'm trying to give the dude this fucking
It's not allowed
thing.
here. Go on a bit further.
Please excuse us, sir.
Fuck off, dude. Do I give it to this guy? The one that almost let me hand it to him? This guy.
Holmes, you talked about making a client sick, but you were exaggerating. Surely you aren't going to force someone to drink...
Another of our differences, my friend. You cure people, I make them sick.
What's the matter? Are you ill? Hey, mister! It'll be all right. Breathe.
Dude, give me back
Chinese
control.
waiter is busy. We can go.
Shit. How can we get... Okay, if he's busy, can we just go around him then? Okay. Now give me the frickin' key.
I can only take...
I don't know which key it is. Oh, boy.
A pity I don't understand Chinese.
Oh, boy. Okay,
Closed. No, it is unnecessary.
Ah! Alright. Let's see if I can figure out with the symbols what I need to grab.
No, it is unnecessary.
It's the one down here.
No, it is unnecessary. I can only take one key, otherwise...
Ah! Okay, well, let's go wrongly try this one, because it fucking grabbed the wrong key again. So stupid.
No, it is unnecessary.
Okay, go. I know what to get now. Stupid fucking clues. I need this one. Okay, go.
There we are. It is simplicity itself. Watson, put the key back in its place before the manager notices that it's missing.
I shall be quick. I managed to return the key without being seen.
Perfect. Let's go in.
Okay. What we gonna find?
A ventilation window. This billhook is very thin and solid. This stick will serve as a weapon or for something else.
Okay.
Phew! What a stink! This bottle is full of barbiturate acid. We use it in medicine sometimes as a tranquilizer. All this material must be for heating opium before smoking it.
Okay, so we came in here, and...
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well, obviously... Oh.
This small opening gives onto the guarded room.
Holmes, shh, listen.
Yeah, but that's different. I don't mind getting money for killing, but he was a sort of pope or something. And we didn't even get...
Really?
Yeah, I know. I got nice rich man's boots. They must be worth about £20. But even so, and the boss ain't happy. And when I see him unhappy, I'm afraid. I don't fancy ending up like Kurtz.
Sound more like a dog than a fucking
But we'll
dude.
have a chance to make up for it. We just have to get it right this time. Because he won't forgive us so easily next time.
They are the bishop's murderers, Holmes. The fiends.
Calm down, Watson. We'll have to take care of the guard at the entrance. I think we should be able to find something in this place that would put an elephant to sleep.
Very good. But then what?
Then we take care of those two devils.
Okay, so... What did I get? I got a bill hook and a stick. Oh. Okay, can I knock you out?
I cannot
with
leave
that?
now.
Oh, why? Oh, I see.
Small balls of opium. I'll take a spoonful. A syringe that could be useful.
Phew! What a...
Okay, can I leave now?
I cannot leave now.
Oh, fuck. What do I have to do then?
I need some. I need something. I need something.
Well, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
I
What?
need something. I need something.
Well, fucking what? Okay.
I need something.
Holmes, do you really think that this is the appropriate moment?
Don't worry, Watson. My mind only requires stimulation when it is unoccupied. That is not the case at the moment. I am merely heating these opium balls to obtain a liquid solution.
You have a potentially very powerful sedative there, Holmes. Be careful, such a dose could be lethal.
This door shouldn't be open!
Let's hide, Holmes.
This place isn't very favorable for that. I hate the idea, but we will have to rely on luck.
There! It's locked!
We've been locked in.
We'll just go through a window.
I think that window is large enough for us to squeeze through.
This window is well and truly stuck. We'll have to pull it free.
I think that window is large enough for us to squeeze through.
This window...
So... This?
It's open, but this window is damnably heavy. We need something to keep it wedged open.
And this?
Good. We can get out of here. After you, my dear fellow.
Very well, Holmes.
Am I supposed to get this, though? I don't know.
It's time to take action, Watson. Go and distract the brute guarding the door.
What? Why don't you do it yourself? You're an expert boxer, after all.
It's not a matter of fighting. It's a matter of luring him to me.
Ah, I see. I imagine that the sedative is for him.
Mm-hmm.
Well deduced, Watson. Do something to bring the guard towards me. Good luck, Watson.
Sir, would you be so good as to come here?
Wow.
You again. I've already told you that there's nothing to see here. Understood?
So we have to do that again? Okay.
Do something to bring the guard towards me. Good luck, Watson.
Sir, would you be so good as to come here?
Yeah, did it. Okay, go.
No, not that way. We must take them by surprise.
Let's get to the corridor by these stairs, Holmes. Holmes, what on earth are you doing?
No! Stop! Put your hands up! Don't try anything clever!
You're under arrest. Take them away.
So be it. Come, Watson. Let us go.
Okay.
But
later.
why have we come back to Baker Street? It would have been better to join Baines to interrogate those criminals.
No. In the hands of the police, those crooks won't talk, and you know it. They risk being hanged.
I don't understand anything here.
We must explore all our leads. Let us take a look at the map of London. Here we are at the famous Westgate Prison, one of the oldest and surest in the kingdom.
I've heard that it is soon going to be demolished. Don't you find it strange that it still houses criminals as dangerous as Hans Schielmann?
There's nothing strange about it, Watson. The name of this prison is linked with numerous failed escape attempts. As long as it stands, the criminals will fear it.
Good morning, gentlemen. Are you expected?
No, but we wish to meet with one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
I'm afraid that at the moment that is impossible. Access to the cells is controlled strictly. You can't go there without permission from the director.
Then would you be so good as to announce us? I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson.
The famous Holmes and Watson. What an honour. My name is Brighton. Frank Brighton. I'm afraid that I can't announce you. I'm not allowed to leave my post, under any circumstances. But I'm sure that the director won't refuse to see you, even without an appointment. Do you see the corridor behind the reception? Follow it to the secretary's office. You'll find him there.
Okay.
Thank you, Warden Brighton. One last thing. Hans Schielmann received any visits lately?
None. And I'm sure because I've dealt with receiving visitors for several weeks now. I volunteered because it's a calm post to be in. We don't get many visitors and it gives me time to write. Just like you, Dr. Watson. I enjoy literature and the...
Very good. Thank you.
That was very impolite, Holmes. That man admires our work. You could have given him...
Another time. Let's go and meet the director of the prison.
Okay. In here?
Sorry, but this area is prohibited without a pass. Please leave.
We must see the prison director quickly.
That's a high security level. What?
Cleaning materials, otherwise known as a broom cupboard. Nothing of interest here.
Alright, let's go this way.
Closed.
Yeah, those are all cells. I'm not even gonna attempt to open all those.
The locker room. This is where the prisoners' things are kept. We must see...
Ah, I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to do this.
Staff cloakroom. Closed.
Well, shit the bread, Fred. Where do we go?
Let us go to the secretary's office.
Is that what this is? Good.
Good morning, miss.
Oh, excuse me, I dropped off. Good morning, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We would like to talk to the director.
I'll just go and see if he can receive you.
Tiredness, pale face, stiffness. I believe that the young lady is expecting a happy event.
It would seem so.
Oh, so she pregos?
This small rack is for urgent letters to be given immediately to the director.
This charming secretary is Miss Jenny Patterson.
Okay, anything else to look at?
Hot tea.
Well, that's a stupid thing to...
The director's office. Mr. P. Patterson. No need to go in there. Strange. The director and the secretary have the same name.
I'm delighted to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I am Paul Patterson, director of this establishment. You wish to talk to me? I hope this unexpected visit isn't to announce bad news.
No, do not worry. We are investigating an affair of the highest importance, one which could potentially affect the security of the kingdom. Therefore, it is imperative that we interview one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
Hans, the rat killer? He's been in here for a long while now, and he's had no contact with the outside. How could he be involved in such an affair?
That is what we would like to find out.
And you have been commissioned by Scotland Yard?
Evidently.
Very well. I have complete confidence in you, Mr. Holmes. I will draw up a pass that you should give to Warden James in the guard room. He will show you to the cells.
Thank you, Director.
Keep me informed of your progress. And if there is anything else, don't hesitate to let me know.
We shall certainly do so.
Miss Patterson, you have the same name as the director. Are you related?
Come, Watson. Anyone who might have made the slightest study of anthropology would have noted the similarities between the young lady and her father.
Mr. Holmes is right, I am his daughter, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I think he's afraid of being accused of favoritism.
I'm sure it was your qualities alone which secured you this position, miss.
If you must try out your powers of seduction, then what do you say about using them on the rat killer? Goodbye, miss.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Let's go back to the room we are kicked out of.
Sorry, but this area is prohibited without a pass. Please leave. Ah, you've got a pass for the high security area. It's the door at the end. Go ahead.
Okie dokie, let's go. Artichoke.
Leads to the high security area, where the most dangerous prisoners are locked up. Closed.
But I have a pass.
Closed.
Okay. That doesn't help.
It is about the signing-in book. This information board is almost empty. Strange. It is about the sign... It is potassium nitrate, isn't it?
Yes. Saltpeter or whatever.
My name is Peter James, Chief Warden, and this is Deputy Warden O'Sullivan.
I imagine I will find Hans Schielmann behind these bars in the basement.
Yes, the high security cells are down there.
Is this the only access?
Yes, there was a second door at the end of the main hall, but it's been blocked up as a security measure.
Thank you, Chief Warden.
At your service. If you require further information, Warden Mackenzie will help you. He's at his post in the basement.
Mr. Holmes, I am a huge admirer of yours. I have followed all your cases and successes with the greatest
A
interest.
fan.
What
Aw.
enthusiasm. Have you ever thought of a career in the police force?
Have I thought about it? It's my dream. And I'm going to try my chance once this establishment closes down. I'm studying hard for the examination to get into police school.
Tell me about the prisoners, Warden James.
We only have a few. As you might be aware, the days of this place are numbered. Therefore, we no longer receive new prisoners. Those who are already here are among the most dangerous in London. We have 3 at the moment. Hans the Rat Killer and the Flint brothers.
The Flint brothers?
Yes, 2 rather simple-minded maniacs who detest one another despite their relation. They massacred their parents and decapitated their neighbours. It took more than 9 policemen to overpower them.
There isn't any information on the notice board. Should there be notes about duties?
Yes, there should be, but Miss Patterson hasn't put up the guard's assignments for this week yet. It's not like her. Usually she does it first thing in the morning. Without these instructions, the guard in the basement won't be changed. I would go and get them, but I don't want the director to catch me there. He's very strict. Doesn't like us wandering around when we're on duty. And it will get his daughter in trouble. He's not being very pleasant with her. And I don't want to make things worse.
Okay.
How does not having the information about guard duty stop you from ensuring the watch in the basement?
Because of the system of opening the doors, Mr. Holmes. As you can see, they are equipped with a mechanical timer which answers to a code. When the timer stops, that is to say at the end of each watch, the doors block automatically and the code is reset. It is therefore impossible to open the doors without the new code.
And who has the code?
Only the guard who takes the new watch. He's the only one who can open the envelope that it's kept in. He learns it by heart and destroys the message.
Very clever, but let's look at the limits of this procedure. One false note, and the system falls apart.
See you later, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, well, can I... Oh, I see. Move, Watson! God, you fucking idiot. You're always in my way.
Let's go to the...
Shut up!
It is the guard's guest book. Perhaps
Yeah.
these weapons are obviously ready to use in case of emergency.
Cool. Good for you.
The guards will spend long hours here.
Now, will it let me go? Oh, finally.
Here's the famous high-security area.
Warden Mackenzie, at your service, sir.
Good morning, Warden. I have a pass which allows me to speak with prisoner Hunts.
Very well. It is the cell at the end to your left. I'd advise you to walk in the middle of the corridor.
Okay, I'm at the end. To the left.
Hans Schielmann, I require some information from you.
So, who do we have here? The celebrated Sherlock Holmes himself. Do you know that for all the time I have spent rotting in here, you are my first and only visitor? I think this is cause for celebration. A confrontation between two geniuses, two extraordinary minds.
I'm afraid that you are not quite as great a chemist as you believe you are, Mr. Schielmann. I will not say that you never were. No, it was certainly true once. But you see, while you are whiling away your days in here, it appears that someone on the outside is at the point of surpassing you, if that is not already the case.
Yes, I heard about that. A chemical poison that eats away at the flesh and provokes hysteria. I recognize talent when I see it, but it's only a matter of time before I win back my laurels, believe me.
What can you tell me?
That depends on what you can bring to me.
What do you want?
Do you know why I am treated so harshly? For my meals, I am given nothing but a hunk of bread. And even then, not just any sort.
Get to the point.
Never interrupt me!
Damn, dude. Take a
Where
chill
was
pill.
I? Oh yes, the bread. Did you know that with a little rye yeast, a pinch of moss, certain cockroach secretions, just enough light and damp, with a few other ingredients that I will keep quiet about, I succeeded in poisoning half the staff here. Unfortunately, a little something was omitted, which would have made the results fatal. Instead, it merely caused acute attacks of stress and powerful hallucinations. Even so, I got a great laugh out of watching them cry like babies when they saw their most primitive fears materializing before them.
You are a monster, Mr. Shieldman.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
But of course it was! You others, you ordinary, narrow-minded people, you are afraid of anything that you cannot comprehend. You call me a monster because what you find impossible to face is just the slightest fraction of my genius. If by monster you mean someone who is nothing like you, then it is a compliment.
What do you need?
Very little. Just something to write with. You see, my brain races like an engine with too many thoughts. I see them crackle and explode into thousands of formulae right in front of me. What a torture not to be able to write them down. What a hell to see them vanish just as quickly as they appear to me. Just bring me something that I can write with.
That's all. That seems an easy enough request to fulfill.
But listen, I don't want a vulgar inkwell and a pigeon's feather. No, I need material fit for my talent. I want my ink pen. Bring it to me, and I will be happy to pass on to you a little of my knowledge of modern chemistry.
Where is it?
It was confiscated upon my arrival here. I suppose it might be in my locker, in the locker room. Leave me now, and don't come back without my ink pen. See you soon, Mr. Holmes.
Well, let's go try, I guess.
I'm glad to have been of service, Mr. Holmes.
Can you tell me where I might find the locker room?
In the corridor that leads to the director's office. That's where the prisoners' civilian stuff is held. But seeing the length of their sentences, they've little chance of ever getting it back.
Can you open the locker room for us? We would like to inspect Shieldman's personal items.
No, Mr. Holmes. I'm not responsible for that. You will find the keys in the secretary's office.
Oh my
See you
God.
later, Mr. Holmes.
Why didn't you tell me that when I was there? So stupid. Run, run, run. It's like back and forth, back and forth. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil all over again.
Miss, may we borrow the keys to the locker room?
You will need authorization from the director to open that door.
Oh my
If you wait a
God.
moment, then I will inform him.
We will wait, thank you.
Anything new, Mr. Holmes? Is your investigation advancing? Mr. Holmes, have you been able to get what you wanted from our lodger?
Not yet. We must first cast light upon a crucial point, and for that we require your help again.
What can I do?
We need to examine Shieldman's civilian clothing.
Very well, but be extremely careful.
What do you mean?
In that madman's compartment, you will find a strange little coded case which refused point blank to open when he was incarcerated. We did try to force it, but without success.
Didn't you ask the experts?
Of course we did. Experts from Scotland Yard came to examine it, but they came to the conclusion that it was better that the case remained shut than tamper with it too much.
I see. They were afraid that some poison or other might escape if it was opened.
Exactly. Bear in mind that this man is an evil genius, a master poisoner, and that his poisons are never ordinary. Here's the key to the locker room. I give you the authorization to open it.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Patterson.
Miss Patterson,
The guards are still waiting for you to put up the duty list. Do it as soon as possible. Without it, the changing of the guard cannot take place. Or had you forgotten?
Dry your tears, miss. I'm certain that your father didn't mean to hurt you.
Mr. Watson, I can't put up the duty list. And when he finds out, he'll be furious.
Why can't
What now?
It's in my locker, in the cloakroom, and I've lost the key.
Oh my God.
Say no more, Holmes. As you keep repeating, time is against us. Let's go and look at the things in the rat killer's locker.
Okay, let's go. Let's leave this sobbing little bitch at her desk. And what is it again?
The locker room. This is where
Okay. Yep.
Closed.
Oh yeah, I gotta grab the keys first. Oh boy, lots of lockers. Where? Oh, right here.
Here is the locker of our friend, Hans, the mad scientist.
Oh, what a jump.
Blotting paper. A paper knife. This solid box must hold a precious object. Let us see.
Okay. So...
I can't do that. There is something interesting here. There is something interesting here. Nothing of interest here. There is something interesting here. I can't do that. This cannot be a simple coincidence.
Okay.
No, it is unnecessary.
Okay, so...
Nothing of interest here. 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 Nothing of interest here.
Well, screw that then.
I can't. I can't. I can't do that.
Then what am I doing? Yeah.
There is something interesting here.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Okay.
Blotting paper.
Is that another hole?
There is something interesting here.
Okay. Got it. There should be 2 more holes. Oh, there's one.
Here. I can't do that.
It's right there. Okay, 1 more. Oh, right here. So it's supposed to be, it's hard to read. H, S, C, A, and B, R. Okay.
A poem in Hans's handwriting.
So, H, S, where's S? S, C, A, and B, R. C, A, B, R.
Perfect.
What is written on that note, Holmes?
Later, Watson, later. We can give Hans his pen.
I think we're done. Okay, anything else in here before we leave? Watson, get out of my way. Okay, this way. And then...
What a bunch of incompetents. Oh, if I was as unprofessional as that, there would be murderers running all over the town.
What's the matter? Are you a patient of Dr. Watson?
Very amusing.
I was going on about the dry cleaners in Westgate Street. They've just delivered my ceremonial uniform in the middle of my duty, when I've told them 1,000 times not to bring it until after 6 in the evening.
A ceremonial uniform? You've been promoted?
No, and that's not about to happen. No, I've been invited to a wedding. I mean, I hope to be... I'm in trouble. If the director sees that I've left my post, I'll be sacked without pay.
Give it to me, Warden Brighton. I'll take care of it for you.
Really? Thanks a lot. Here's the key to the cloakroom and that of my locker. I'm really grateful, Mr. Holmes.
What have you got in mind, Holmes? You're not doing this out of kindness, are you?
No, out of curiosity. We will be able to access the cloakroom with these keys.
Oh, I see. Okie dokie. Is that what... No, that's not there. Is it this one?
Staff cloakroom.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Now where's Brighton's locker? Here. Okay.
Bicarbonate of soda. Brighton must have an upset stomach, caused by stress without a doubt. The name on the key is Jenny Patterson. That is interesting. I need something.
All right, what else can I look at?
Bicarbonate of soda.
Okay. Got it. And then Jenny's locker.
Let us examine Miss Patterson. The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
Incredible. Is Jenny hiding something?
Alrighty, so... This one? No. Let's move that over here for now. Alright. That one goes here. And then this one goes here. That goes here. That goes here. That goes here. 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 Oh, wait.
It's really very clever. Little Jenny is astonishing.
My Jenny, let's get married. Never mind the consequences. Your father will have to accept the fact that we are in love. Think about the baby and don't forget that. I love you, I love you, I love you so many times. Okay. Be courageous, my honey bun. You're Frankie.
A letter from Brighton to Jenny. Barely literate.
Apparently, Jenny is carrying Brighton's child, and it seems that Jenny's father, the director, is unaware of this.
Not good. Basement guard, Warden O'Sullivan, Warden Brighton, on call in the guards room, Warden Mackenzie. Got it.
Here is the famous guard duty list. Interesting.
Jenny Patterson, a single heart with two souls.
A locket, sealing the relation between Jenny and Warden Brighton. Decidedly, this boy is not a great poet.
Okay. So we got everything from here. Matter of fact, since we're by Jenny, let's go talk to her since we've got her shit. Hey, you.
We have found the guard duty cards, miss. If you like, I can go and discreetly give them to the guards.
Oh, thank you. You've got me out of a lot of trouble, Mr. Holmes.
You're welcome. Alright, now we can go back that way. And give that thing to the guards, and then go give the pen to the other dude. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes, you can't go into the basement for the moment.
For what reason?
The door has locked itself automatically. We must enter a new security code.
Do it, then.
Miss Patterson hasn't put up the guard duty list yet.
So
I have
Mackenzie's-
it.
Yes,
I
but
have
don't-
it.
Why
I
not
don't care.
ask the director to take...
He isn't allowed to. Anyway...
Oh, shut
We'll
up.
try to find the duty list, Warden James.
We have found Chief Warden James's duty list.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Let's see. O'Sullivan, it's you who takes over from Mackenzie. Take note of the code, please, and unblock the door.
At once, Chief. Ah, Mr. Holmes, could I ask you for a favour?
Please do.
I think I can say on behalf of all the staff that we would be honoured if you would care to write something in our guest book.
With pleasure, O'Sullivan. You seem worn out, O'Sullivan. A good night's sleep would do you good.
Good night's sleep would do me good. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Is something worrying you?
As you know, Westgate Prison will soon be demolished, and I'm spending most of my nights studying for my exam to join the police. You understand, I have to think about my future. So sleep isn't a priority at the moment.
Scotland Yard is always looking for young, competent and motivated men. Would a letter of recommendation from me allow you to get some sleep?
What? A letter from Mr. Sherlock Holmes recommending me for Scotland Yard? Are you quite serious?
Completely serious, my young friend. May I use this writing paper? The one on your desk.
1,000 thanks, Mr. Holmes. 1,000 thanks.
It
You're
is
welcome,
addressed
dude.
to Inspector Baines, a good friend of mine. There's no need to remind you that it must be opened only by the person to whom it is addressed.
Yes, of course. I'll give it to him personally. Thank you again, Mr. Holmes. At your service, Mr. Holmes.
This device must be the alarm.
Okay. Let's go give the pin to the dude. Okay, go.
Well, see you soon, Mr.
Hey, wait. No.
Well,
You have what you wanted, your precious pen.
you seem annoyed, Mr. Holmes. I would even go so far as to say terribly worried.
Why should you care, Mr. Shielman? Let's talk about that poison.
I am not talking about you in the grip of natural emotions found in ordinary people who are confronted by the inexplicable. But as for Mr. Holmes, you are embarrassed, aren't you? Are you hiding something?
That is enough, Shieldman.
You have kept your word. Therefore, I will keep mine. At this moment, the poison which so interests you isn't finished yet. Its maker is encountering great difficulties in attaining the desired results.
What is the end result?
Now, Mr. Holmes, the end result of any science, as Descartes once said, to become the master and owner of nature. Here we are talking about human nature, of course. And the creator's problem isn't so much the mixture as
you talk
the
a lot.
durability of his creation.
What do you mean?
You see, this poison was made using rare but very volatile short-living compounds, which means that it is only possible to produce small quantities, which most importantly do not keep for a long time. Conceiving such a product in a laboratory especially built for the purpose could be achieved by any good chemist. But recopying this alchemy on another scale and keeping it ready at any moment, observing the particular
Dude, you're so winded.
storing conditions that a substance of this type requires. Well,
Full of hot air.
that would need a genius. I doubt if the creator of this mixture would be capable.
And you would be, of course.
Of course.
Luckily, you are going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
Luck is cyclical. It always comes around again, sooner or later. As far as I am concerned, I have the feeling that the cycle is going to be very short.
Holmes, it sounds to me as though this Shieldman is implying that an escape attempt will be made.
Yes, we must go and warn the director.
Okay, down the hall again.
It is out of the question that your bastard is named Patterson. Very well. You refuse to reveal the father to me? Well, then go and join him. I'm not stopping you.
I can't.
Director, you will have to postpone this small family reunion. We believe that a serious scheme is afoot. We must act without delay.
You're not thinking of...
Yes, Shieldman's words leave no room for doubt. It seems that he is planning an escape attempt. We strongly advise you to search his cell.
Do you really believe that he's hiding something? Because I must make an official report and have a legitimate reason for doing a search.
Director, if this prison is still in operation, it is solely because of its reputation. Think of the consequences of an escape. It would be closed at once. And what post do you imagine would be offered to the person deemed responsible?
You're right. No one will escape from Westgate under Patterson. I will order an immediate search of Mr. Shieldman's cell.
Okie
Chief Warden
dokie.
James reporting. The search of prisoner Hans Shieldman's cell has been carried out. No suspicious items were found.
Thank you, Chief James. I feel better now. Without wishing to offend you, Mr. Holmes, I am glad that you were mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, we've nothing more to do here. Shall we go, Holmes?
There's just one more thing for me to see, Watson.
What's that?
Mr. Holmes, sorry to interrupt you, but Miss Jenny wishes to see you alone. She's waiting for you in her office.
This, Watson.
How did you know?
Wait for me in the guards room. I won't be long.
What an extraordinary gentleman that Sherlock Holmes is. You must have had lots of adventures with him.
Oh, yes, dozens.
Thought he was infallible. But there wasn't anything out of the way in the rat killer's cell. Could he have been mistaken?
I must admit...
Warden Brighton, in my office immediately. That's an order.
The director seems furious.
Yes. It must be important for him to order Brighton to leave his post.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
Did you hear that?
Yes, that's not normal. I've never heard Flint shout like that.
But why doesn't O'Sullivan sound the alarm?
Follow me, Mackenzie. Let's go and have a look.
I'll come with you.
No, Dr. Watson, you're not allowed in. Wait for me here.
Very well.
Hey, but... the grill is blocked, Chief.
We've been locked in. And that smoke, it's coming from below. O'Sullivan!
Oh no, a
Can you hear
fire!
us?
Sully, are you alive? Answer us, Sully.
What's going on? Can I help you?
Sound the alarm in the guards room. That should unblock the door. Be quick. O'Sullivan might be in danger.
It doesn't work. Locked.
Oh my god, would you just do...
Hey, what are you waiting for to sound the alarm, Doctor?
It's impossible. It's been damaged. I'll run and warn the director.
No, Doctor. Our priority is to save O'Sullivan. Go ahead through the visitors' corridor and see if he answers your call.
Very well.
Okay.
Take the keys. They're in our room.
They are? Oh, I see. Okay, go. You're really slow, dude. Go! Oh, not that. This way.
It doesn't work.
Useless. This door is blocked by the timer, but not the one below. Give me the keys, quickly! I've got the keys, Doctor. Thank you.
Follow me, Watson. We must repair the alarm.
Finally. There you are, Holmes.
I'm going to turn on the system.
Oh
Watson,
god.
you make sure of the contact.
I hope that this isn't dangerous.
Oh. What am I doing? Oh, I see. I got it.
It works.
It's open. Let's go down.
Be careful. From what your colleague said, the flints are out.
We are trained for this sort of situation. And we're armed.
Come and help us, Watson.
Everything is back to normal. Thank you
All
for your
right.
help, gentlemen.
It was a pleasure.
But where is O'Sullivan?
He's no longer here. He must have gone out through the visitors' entrance.
Yes, and he must be pleased to have gotten out of the basement.
Good. We must now check all the cells. It's the procedure in case of an alarm.
We'll come and help you.
You are evidently fond of wasting time, my dear fellow. Rejoin me at the reception when you've finished.
Oh man, I have to do it? Okay.
The grate is open. This is alarming. He's fine where he is, under the cover, still.
How can he sleep with all this noise?
I'll admit it's not normal. Perhaps the smoke has poisoned him. I had better take a look.
Be careful, Doctor. He is dangerous.
He did.
O'Sullivan!
It's impossible. He was with us only a few moments ago. Or else...
Or else it wasn't O'Sullivan.
My God, he's escaped. The rat killer has escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Holmes, there you are. Hans has escaped. I fear that this inquiry is a bitter defeat for us.
Not at all, my dear fellow. Quite the contrary. Follow me.
Why the devil have you brought me behind the prison?
We have an appointment, Watson.
Okay. This way? Oh, yep. I see somebody up here.
Look who is waiting for us.
Shieldman! I'll go back and alert the guards.
Calm down. He's harmless.
But what is he doing here? Why hasn't he run away?
Because I asked him not to.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he wouldn't have been able to do so alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous madman. Holmes, you've made me an accomplice in this escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have them. But my priority for the moment is to remove our new friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later. Just give me your next destination.
Very well. I suppose you know what you're doing.
How could you doubt it? Here, take the notes. They will help you when you write up the account of our visit to Westgate. So, where do I find you?
I thought of going to Kensington to find the bishop's nephew.
Very well. Wait for me there.
Holmes' notes regarding the way that he helped Hans Shieldman to escape from prison are so extraordinary that I feel it would be better to transcribe word for word. Conversation that we had afterwards regarding this matter, I felt the impatience in my friend's look. However, he delayed relaying to me the details of his incredible achievement. He began by telling me about Hans Shieldman's fountain pen. This is what he said. The key to the escape was actually Hans Shieldman's fountain pen. I discovered a note inside Shieldman's locker. I can quote it from memory. Whoever is smart enough to open this case should know that a couple of drops of my masterpiece are mixed together with the ink inside the pen's reservoir. If you are reading this note, it means that I'm in a tight spot. So understand that my special ink will temporarily destroy the will of anyone it touches. Therefore, you have a few precious seconds during which you can shape the subject's will. If you recognize my genius, use this knowledge to get me out of the embarrassing situation that I'm undoubtedly in. Shieldman had left the instrument for his future escape inside a case secured by a devious combination. That way, he could ensure that none of the prison staff would find it, other than a well-informed friend. Understanding this, I decided to play along with him, but with a double game of my own. I would help him to escape, but I would also keep him under control by using his own creation on him. I allowed Shieldman to commence the game by giving him his pin, and then I started to advance my pawns. My first move was to persuade the director that it was necessary to search the cell. I therefore passed the ball into the Shieldman's court by giving him the opportunity with Warden James. He did not waste it. He coated the bars of his cell with the poisoned ink, and Warden James, whose hands were contaminated, was under his control for a few seconds. He discreetly and quietly simply ordered James to give him the keys. The ball was then back in my court. Now I had to find a way of neutralizing Warden O'Sullivan, who was to be the basement guard, as he discovered when we found Miss Patterson's duty sheet. I must admit that the young warden helped me enormously by asking me to sign the prison warden's book, absorbed in the tale. I went over the chronologically the events in my mind. I remarked that Holmes had already signed the visitor book before giving Shieldman his pen. He replied in the most annoyed tone. Exactly, I anticipated it, and it was because of that I managed to get a step ahead in my game with Shieldman. I was leading the race, and all the while he believed it to be the other way around. Shieldman did not suspect that I had already used his poison, and thought that O'Sullivan's being asleep was a godsend. He therefore was not suspicious about the letter of reference that he found inside Warden's pocket. Holmes then returned to the point at which he had broken from his tale, to point out to me the lack of pertinent to my remark. But do not put the cart before the horse. Watson, do let me continue. So, by merely touching the fresh ink upon the page, O'Sullivan was under my control. I said a state of advanced drowsiness, but ordered him to do so anything immediately, just sufficient for him to be unable to resist a siesta during the guard duty. Later, after the changing of guard, Shaleman used the keys to let himself out of his cell. He hit the sleeping O'Sullivan over the head and exchanged his prison uniform for the warden's. Then he created a smokescreen by using the ingredients I had given to him: sugar from Miss Patterson's tea tray, Brighton's bicarbonate of soda, potassium nitrate from the guard's room, and sulfur from a few matches. He used the keys again to free the Flint brothers. The two ruffians leapt at each other's throat and made the very dickens of a noise. He had the diversion he needed to leave the high-security area, and that in the moment where you entered the game, Watson. Thinking that you were helping O'Sullivan, you allowed Hans Shaleman to open the corridor annex's bars by throwing him the keys. On my side, I opened the second lot by turning the alarm on again. In light of Holmes' explanation, I began to see my actions during this episode from quite another angle. I was troubled by the way that he had used me without my having any idea at the time of the duplicity of my actions. I interrupted his monologue to refer to the guards who had not realized what was happening and who were occupied with restraining the Flint brothers. Holmes continued, exactly. So there was now only one obstacle in front of Shaleman, Warden Brighton, on the reception desk at the front building. I interrupted him again, but it was the director who summoned him so instantly. So you won't have me believe that he was an accomplice in the escape. Of course not. I provoked the director's rage towards Brighton. Too impatient, I could not stop myself from asking how I discovered that Jenny Patterson and Brighton were lovers. I also knew that the director did not have any idea about their affair, and that he would surely fall into a foul rage if he found out. I asked him if that was also the reason why Miss Patterson had been summoned. Yes, she knew that I had opened her locket to find the guard duty list, and so she knew that I was aware of her affair with Brighton. She wanted to make sure that I would not say anything. Okay, goddamn, it's too long. I'm done reading.
We have arrived.
The bishop's nephew lives here?
Yes, he rents a ground floor room.
Alright, and this is where I'm going to leave it for today. So thanks for hanging out with me, Sirius Graves. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends to do the same, and I will be back on Monday. However, tonight at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I will be streaming on Twitch for a couple hours. And my Twitch name is same as here, but it's the entire Sirius Graves 8560. So anyhow, I hope y'all join me tonight during my live stream, and yeah, have a good one. Bye.